With tool palettes, what we can do is, for example, everything that we use in the bathroom, such as the shower, the toilet, the sink, and in the kitchen, when we look at the stove, washer, dryer, dishwasher, refrigerator, these would be the appliances. And we could think of grouping these symbols by category. Ultimately, the idea would be to create a tool palette that makes it easier for us not only to organize those blocks, but to insert them into the drawing. So let's take a quick tangent and take a look at working with tool palettes. For example, right now, here's my floor plan at the finish of step 3 here, which was the stairs. And as we begin with the bath and kitchen, let's also take a look at your symbols drawing file. With this drawing file, okay, this contains the block definitions for appliances and plumbing fixtures that you'll use in your floor plan. Now imagine if you specialize just in residential construction or commercial or institutional construction, having tool palettes is really going to help you organize your symbol library into separate categories. So let's take a brief look. If I come over here to Tools, you'll come down to Customize and you'll see Tool Palettes. On the left side, you have the palettes. On the right side, you can organize each of these palettes into groups. So again, you might be thinking, maybe I have a group of commercial or a group of residential palettes, and each of these palettes might contain, let's say, plumbing blocks, right? Plumbing fixture symbols, or appliance symbols, or furniture symbols. That's how you want to think of this. But what you'll want to do here is, if you just right-click into this area of the dialog box, this is where you can create a new empty palette. Okay, when you create a new palette, you'll want to give it a name. So for example here, I'll call this Floor Plan Sims. Okay, now let's say we create a number of palettes. Again, these could be appliances, furnishings, etc., whatever grouping you want to create. And then you want to organize them all into a collection. So in this case, you'll probably be making a group. So if I right click on this side of the window, I can create a new group, give it a name. For example, I'll call it residential symbols. Okay, and then what I'll do is, looking at my list of palettes here, I can simply drag and drop it into each of these folders. All right, now once you've done that, that's just simply creating the placeholders for your blocks. So if I close this now and I take a look, this file called symbols is located in a specific location on my computer. And as long as that location doesn't change, the file name doesn't change, then my tool palette will function properly. Now you can see right now that I have the tool palette open, and you could see here that I've got a number of palettes here, and if I right click over the title bar on the palette, you can see the collection of groups that I have here. You'll notice here's residential symbols, the one I just created, and you could see the palette called Floor Plan Sims, which is empty. All right, so what I could do in order to populate the palette here is simply, this will work only with blocks. So as long as you have blocks, if I select the block, then left click, drag that block, and then hover right over the tool palette, let go the left mouse button. So once again, if I just left mouse button click, and drag, and then drop, let go. Let's do that for all of our appliances here. We've got our dishwasher, we've got our refrigerator, and then we've got our plumbing fixtures. Here's our sink. So select it, click on it, drag and drop it. And again, you might want to decide, let's create appliances. And then let's create a plumbing fixtures tab. That's fine, and you could organize it all in a grouping. So I encourage you to explore on your own. So here, if I select, left click, drag and drop. Two more, we'll select, left click, drag and drop, and do the same thing with this one. All right, this will make it much easier for us to actually, in any project now, simply use Control-3 to close or Control-3 to open your tool palettes. If I right-click over the title bar here, then you can see, depending on a task, for example, or project type, then I could focus my attention on one or another set of palettes. So it's a very effective tool in organizing and making your work flow go a lot easier, right? And all I'll do here to use it is simply select from the list and then just move into the drawing to place it. Once it's in your drawing, then you can remove or copy or rotate as necessary. So that's the tool palettes.